time somebody asked me, Naija, what do you need? What do you need? And it just like, at that moment, like, I didn't bust out crying. But it was just like, I don't remember the last time somebody asked me that. Because I told y'all, I'm literally the strongest person that I fucking know.
Freaky out in public, but she freaky in that bed. He never had.
What's poppin', y'all? It's your girl Nye. I normally don't do stuff like this. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really have an intro this time around because this is a very serious video that I wanted to make and address solely because I know for a fact now that I'm not the only one that feels this way. And I just, like I told y'all before, I want to be as transparent as possible when it comes to my life, when it comes to how I feel mentally and emotionally. So for those who do not know, I live in a toxic household. I've been living here all my life, pretty much. I have been mentally, verbally, and emotionally abused by the relatives that I live with for years. I wasn't aware of it much until I got older. And as I got older, it got progressively worse. I keep telling you guys that I'm gonna do a life story when I move out, which I will. I'm not gonna go into too much grand detail right now in this video, because that's not what this video is really about. It's about me. So I just wanted to give you guys a little background history or whatever. So I will say, like, around Thanksgiving, like a week prior to Thanksgiving, like, this literally happened like a couple weeks ago. It was this big, huge falling out with me and the people that I live with. My sibling decided to go on TikTok and pretty much tried to defamate my character. Her and her friends, they were trying to bully me on a platform where I am very well known on. You guys know that I have a TikTok, and I feel like it wouldn't have been done if I had no platform, but because I have over 100K followers and people like mess, you know, they're gonna gravitate towards the mess and, you know, do whatever they can to diminish the name that I have created and built for myself. Because Nyethebrat is not just a household name. It's gonna be a name that everybody's gonna know and say come 2021. They're already saying it now, but you're really gonna know Nyethebrat, you know, when I enter this next chapter of my life. And this started because I was pretty much telling a story time about how the toxicity in my family has started. I did not mention any names, so let me put that out there. I did not mention any names. I did not expose looks. Like, I didn't show anybody what anybody looked like. Like, I was literally just simply exposing character. And because I exposed character, I had received backlash from this entire house to the point where it was about to get physical. I went to the nail salon. I told you I got my nails taken off because I wanted to fight. Like, at this point, there's no more talking. There's no more none of that. I just want to fight. Like, all this, I'm tired of doing this. Either we doing this or that's that. Like, I don't want to do nothing else. You know, that's that. Now, fast forwarding now to the holidays. So because I've been living in a toxic family household for the past decade, it's always hard around this time of year because I don't get Christmas. I haven't had a Christmas. I think my very, very last Christmas probably was my 16th birthday. So for those who don't know, or you may know already, my birthday is December 17th. So 5 days after that is Christmas. So I don't get cheated or, I don't get cheated when it comes to my birthday and Christmas. I always get all birthday gifts and sometimes a little bit of Christmas, or I'll get all my Christmas gifts on Christmas. Like, I've never gotten cheated because my birthday and Christmas are literally right around the corner from each other. I have not had a Christmas in a long ass time. Christmas now is a regular day to me. And it sucks because it's one of my favorite holidays. Like, I'm a winter baby. I was born in winter. Like, I like Christmas. I've always loved Christmas. Like, my Christmases have been, they were very dramatic growing up, to the point where like it felt like I was in Toys R Us. And if y'all don't know what Toys R Us is, Toys R Us used to be that really, really big, huge toy store that they ended up getting rid of, like, I want to say maybe a year, not a year, like a few years ago. I don't know how long it was, but yeah, they got rid of it. And it sucks because I love Toys R Us. Like, that's where I literally released my inner kid. So Christmas is a regular day to me. And it sucks because it's like we spend so much money throughout the year on stuff, but when it comes to Christmas, it's like, oh, well, we'll try again next year, da da da. And I know Christmas is more than, you know, gift giving, but it's like, it's disappointing. Like, I'm so used to having a Christmas. Like, when I get Christmas gifts now, they're literally gag gifts. And if you don't know what gag gifts are, they're literally like gifts that you could like pretty much buy yourself, or they're really like gifts that don't have a lot of thought into them. Like, you just bought them just to buy them. So I would get like razors under the tree, shaving cream, fake perfume, which I'm not gonna sit here and say I've always been bougie when it comes to perfume. When I was younger, I used to like that Body Fantasy perfume. I don't know if y'all know that brand, but it's like a Family Dollar brand or a cheap Five Below brand. I don't know. I would get that. A pajama set here and there, lotion, toothpaste, toothbrushes, just like stuff that I could buy myself. Like, that's literally what I get under the tree, that type of stuff. And I'm not ungrateful by far, because, you know, people didn't have, well, my family didn't have to buy me that, but it's just like, I feel like if you're gonna give, like, put some thought, put some meaning behind it. It's just very disappointing every single year, because it just feels like a regular day. Like, I don't even know why my house gets decorated as if there's gonna be stuff, like good stuff under the tree, and it's not. And I'm probably sound really, really ungrateful, but it's like, y'all, if you know, you know. Like, I went from getting like a whole bunch of stuff to now, as I got older, to damn near nothing. And it just sucks, because it's just like, damn, like, you know, I want to be surprised. Like, I love surprises. I've always loved a surprise. I've always had surprise parties going up. I've always been surprised when it comes to things that I really, really like, or that I begged for and I wasn't going to get at that moment, but the whole time I'm going to get it anyway. Like, I'm very spoiled, I guess you could say. And I love surprises. Like, that's just me. I've always loved surprises. I'm going to continue to love surprises. So if you're my friend and you're watching this video, just know I want a surprise for my birthday. No, I'm just kidding. But just know that I like surprises. And it sucks. And it's not just solely the gift giving, it's the energy. Like, I have been on my spiritual journey, I want to say, for more than a year now. Yeah, about more than a year now. Or it might be a few months. I don't know. We touching a year soon. I think next year, next year in like February, March, we're gonna hit a year. I've been very, like I said, I've been on my spiritual journey for a little minute now. And it's just like, now I see things differently. Like, I don't know, like, I miss, and like I said, it's not just about the gifts. It's obviously about spending quality time with family. I know holiday seasons can be hard for a lot of people for different reasons. They may not have their relatives that they're used to having because they've passed or something like that. So don't get me wrong, I have always been grateful for those that I live with, and me still having them, well, in my life at the time. But I always miss like the gift giving to, like, well, not gift giving, the spending the time with family. Now, like I said, when we have Christmas here, it doesn't feel like, it just feels like a facade. Like, it just feels like Christmas is so, it's like a party, like a bad Halloween party. Everybody got masks on. We try to make it seem like we're so happy and so grateful, and we're not. Like, and I don't like that. Like, growing up, I used to go to my great-grandparents' house before they passed. They used to ball out on me and my sibling for Christmas. They ball the hell out on us. And I literally, I would literally get 2 Christmases per year on top of me getting a birthday gift or 2 from my grandparents. And like nowadays, like my family outside of my house, like we don't link up anymore. We don't talk, we don't speak. And that's solely because of the adults. Like the adults could not put their pride aside for their children, so now their children kind of suffer, and nobody really wants to reach out to each other. So it's just like, whatever. Like this feels forced. Like it's no point. We haven't been doing it, so it's no point of doing it. So yeah, like and I just feel like every year around this time it sucks because it's literally days after my birthday, and like I sometimes don't even look forward to my birthday. Like this entire year I have been looking forward to me turning 22. Like I'm literally turning 22 in 7 days, and I've been looking forward to it, but at the same time it's like I'm not excited. Like I'm excited, but I'm not excited. I feel myself tearing up. Good Lord. I'm excited, but like I'm not excited. Like my birthday is like literally the 1 day out of the entire year, because your girl gotta wait literally an entire year for her birthday to come around, for then the year to start over, to then wait a whole nother year for her birthday to come around. I don't know, like it really sucks and it's draining, and I feel like because my birthday and Christmas is at the end of the year, it makes me reflect on everything that I've gone through within the past year, and it sucks so much. Like y'all, when I tell y'all I have been through, I'm trying not to cry, I have been through so much in the past. I have been through so much in the past 6 months. Like you wouldn't even believe it. Like I'm probably one of the strongest people that you will ever come across. Like I have the strength of many men. I don't know if y'all have heard that phrase before, or if I'm pronouncing it or saying it right. But when I say I have the strength of many men, like I'm so strong to the point where it's like you can't even try to break me. Like I have been through so fucking much this year. If you know, you know. But I will, like I said, tell a story time on that very, very soon. Like it just, I don't know, like I be feeling like I haven't accomplished enough, and I'm only 22, well 21 turning 22. Like I be feeling like, damn, like I should have this by this age, or damn, like I should have this. And it's not that I've compared myself to people, which I've done in the past. I no longer do that. I just feel, I don't know, like it I just feel like, I don't know, I'm not okay. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. I'm not okay. Because it's so hard. Like I know for a fact if my great grandparents were here, none of this would be going on. Like none of this with my family would be going on. Like they were literally like the what do you call it? They were like the head of the family. Like they literally were like the head of the family, and like now that they're gone, like it's hard. Like I be like wishing, like damn, like I wish, you know, they were here to see me, because like I'm busting my ass. Like I'm only 21. I'm literally like, being an adult is not easy. Like nobody said being an adult is easy. First of all, being an adult is fucking ghetto. It's not easy. And it's like a lot of people cannot do this. And I'm not saying that I can't do this, because I've been on my own for what, 6 months now. Like I've been doing a pretty damn good job, but it's just like it sucks. It sucks so much because I miss them so much. Like, they're all I think about. I be thinking about, like, I'm gonna make them so proud. Like, I be talking to them and my parents, like, yo, like, mama and papa, I did it. Like, I'm gonna make it. Like, period. Like, everything I do is for y'all, because it is. Like, it sucks not having them now that I'm older, because I know that despite the BS my household be on and that they've always been on, my great grandparents were not gonna allow that, and they would have set their asses straight, because their behavior is fucking unacceptable. It's unacceptable as fuck. And I kind of get angry sometimes, really just thinking back to how I have been manipulated, how I have been mentally and verbally abused for a decade or more, and everybody is just living their life like it's regular, like it's not okay. Like, I don't understand how we tend to blame the victim for not speaking out, or for retaliating, or doing some out-of-pocket crazy shit that nobody was expecting for them to do once they've lost their cool. But we're not looking at the abusers. Like, these people literally walk around and act like they've never done anything, like everything that I do is just so damn bad, and that I'm such this bad of a person. I'm mad disrespectful. I don't have shit going on for myself because I don't work a 9 to 5. I don't got shit going on because I don't got my license. Like, what? How come every time I speak out about something, I'm getting backlash from y'all, knowing damn well this is the shit that y'all have done to me? And the only reason why y'all haven't been exposed, and you're just now getting exposed, is because now I have a platform. And first of all, like I said, I went viral on TikTok on accident. And it just so happened that all of Black TikTok, damn near could relate to what I was talking about. And I always, like I said, I always downplay my situations because I know it could be worse. And I know that people have it worse than me, but I'm done doing that. I go through shit just like everybody else. And whether it's bad or whether it's worse than the next person or not that bad to the next person, the point is I'm still going through some shit. Okay? I'm still going through some shit. Like, and this is the first birthday that, well, not that I didn't spend my birthday with them last year, but last year was different. Like, whatever. But like, this is my first birthday where it's like, I highly doubt that they're gonna say happy birthday to me, which I really don't give a fuck. But this is like my first solo birthday, first solo Christmas. I know I'm not getting nothing for Christmas. I don't expect them to buy me shit for Christmas. And if they do, I'm gonna give it back, because what you're not gonna do is hold it over my head that, oh, you got this for me, and no, keep the shit. I don't want any gag gifts. I'm cool with just being left alone. Like my hoodie says, I'm healing, leave me alone. So the other day, I decided to, I don't know if I said this already, but I decided to reschedule my driver's test because I suddenly just got the motivation to do so. I felt like it was time, and all I needed to do was practice. And if y'all didn't know, I failed my driver's test back in September. And there's a whole story time behind that, and I wanted to address that as well, because my sibling went on TikTok to defamate my character, to defamate my name, and pretty much talk her shit without, you know, showing her face. She had to screen record my videos and do voiceovers over them in front of all her friends and her boyfriend. And she pretty much was putting out my personal business all on social media, about how she's tired of driving past me. I need to go get my license. Let's talk about that right quick, correct? So I was supposed to get my license this year. Matter of fact, I got my permit on my birthday last year. When I turned 21, I got my permit. I took the written test at the DMV, passed with flying colors. I was supposed to get my license back in March of this year, but because of COVID, the DMVs in New Jersey had shut down literally the day before I was supposed to get my shit. So I took a driver's lesson that my mother paid $60 towards, and then that was that. We ended up falling out. All of us fell out in June, and then it was left up to me to pay the rest of it because she was not going to. After she said that she would, but then she changed her mind and said that she was not going to do that. So I was solely responsible for me going to driving school. So what I did was I scheduled my driving school in September, because the DMV and a lot of things in Jersey had started to open up at the end of August, September. And I knew that it was going to be long ass lines at the DMV, especially during the middle of a pandemic because it was closed for so long. So I waited a little bit. I waited till September. In September, I scheduled my driver's test. And then I also scheduled a last session. I took a total of 3 hours. I personally spent out of pocket over $500 on driving school. Over $500 on driving school for 6 hours to end up failing my test. And I failed my test because I didn't pass the parallel parking portion. And also in the midst of me trying to parallel park, the car that I was given from the driver school was had overheated in the midst of me taking my exam. It overheated and it got stuck to where I couldn't even back up the car into a space. So I made a video about it because I felt really, really defeated. I felt upset because it was just like when it was time for my sibling to drive, everybody was down for it. Everybody was, you know, helping her out, willing to teach her how to drive. When I got my permit, nobody in this fucking house was trying to let me drive without giving me an ultimatum, without making it seem like I still could not drive, or even let me show them my ability that I could drive. They were treating me like I didn't have the shit at all. So it was like I didn't understand the purpose of y'all down talking me when I didn't have shit. So when I get something, y'all wasn't trying to. So let's not sit here and say that I need to go get my license or you're tired of driving past me. Bitch, you were the first ones talking about how you were going to help teach me how to drive. And bitch, you let me drive your car one time and you gave me an hour time limit. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Like, I'm not understanding why we're going out of our way to try to defamate my character because I'm exposing y'all's toxic, nasty ass fucking behavior. And y'all are acting shocked. I don't understand. Like, you have no image to uphold because nobody knows who the fuck y'all are. If it wasn't for our family name, wouldn't none of y'all niggas be fucking noticed? Would nobody know who the fuck y'all are, who y'all belong to? So let's not sit here and try to act like me speaking out is such a bad fucking thing because I said what the fuck I said. I'm sick and fucking tired of all of y'all, and y'all are pissing me off. You're pissing me off, and it's getting to a point where I be wanting to put my hands on y'all because y'all are doing too fucking much for me. And I'm trying to stay sane in the walls of my room, but it's like y'all keep trying me. And now that I'm finally speaking up because I have a platform and other people can relate and it's helping them, it's a problem. And I'm getting all this backlash. So if we're going to tell my personal business on fucking social media, can you at least get this shit right? Can you at least tell them that? And that's another thing that I don't like. Everybody in this house literally hates the fact that I got something going on for myself, that I no longer have to work a 9 to 5 to make money. I literally made almost $1,000 or $1,000 off of my phone in October, in a week. So I don't understand why me not working a 9 to 5 and me, quote unquote, not doing anything. Like, you don't know what the fuck I do because you don't know me. You don't know what the fuck I do because you do not know me. So can we just like not? Can we just not like it got so like this literally, I'm telling y'all, this literally happened like 2-3 weeks ago now. It got to a point where like it was a big ass argument on social media and shit like that, to where it was so bad. I ended up staying over at my friend's house for 5 days because if I had stayed in this house, I promise you I would have beat somebody's ass. And I mean that wholeheartedly. I would have fucked somebody up because I'm really like then like I'm being recorded in arguments with my toxic family members and they're being posted on social media, but we're not posting how we got to these arguments. Any of my close friends that I'm so delusional enough to believe that I don't have any, they will sit here and fucking tell you that they've witnessed all this on multiple accounts. I'm always on the phone. So don't fucking think you're gonna trying to make me seem like I'm crazy. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about when I do. Okay? I have recordings. Yes, I have recordings. I have recordings from when we all first fell out. So we're really going to play this game. Let's play it right. Let's play it fair, because when I play, I play dirty. Okay? I play dirty. That's just that. I'm no longer playing fair. I'm playing fucking dirty, and I really don't give a fuck who's mad about that, because I said what I said, and that's dead on that. So, anyways, And as y'all know, like I said, I've been on my own for like 6 months now. I do everything. I pay for everything. I pay for my hair. I pay for my nails. I pay to keep myself up. I pay for my skincare, my body care. I pay for my food. I pay all my own bills. So for me to be broke and for me to not have a license or whatever, none of that shit validates who I am. I need everybody to stop trying to take credit from the stop trying to take credit from the fact that I got it going on. I'm that bitch. Like, I'm literally doing what the fuck I'm supposed to, and when it's time for me to move, it's gonna time for me to move. And y'all are gonna be sick and salty and mad because you're still stuck here doing nothing. But the black sheep of the family is out living her best life, being a rich bitch, networking, making a name for herself, and making a living for herself to the point where she's so damn comfortable, she don't gotta look at her bank account twice to go buy some designer or to go invest in her business or multiple businesses at that. So this whole portrayal of me being a bum and me being broke and all that, dead it. So, back to what I was saying about, I got sidetracked, I'm sorry. Back to what I was saying about my L's. I rescheduled my test for January the 19th to retake it after talking to my bestie, because I got a little motivated after she told me like how she passed and where she went. So, I remember my cousin, my older cousin James, he told me, I asked him last time I seen him when I went to go visit my cousins. I made that a vlog on here, but my cousin asked me to delete it because yeah. So he's like, he gotta be like 40. I know he ain't 50. He like in his 40s, late 30s, I think. I don't know. He told me that, you know, he'll teach me how to drive. So after I made the decision of me retaking my test, I hit him up and I was like, hey, can you teach me how to drive? My test is on this day. And he was like, sure, I got you. Here's my number. So he said, call me in the morning. And I was at like 8 in the morning the other day. And I was asleep. So I started to call him, but then I was like, nah, let me just text him. So I texted him, I was like, hey, it's me. And then I was in the midst of watching YouTube, and then he calls me. So he calls me and he's like, hey, Nana, that's my childhood nickname, but I hate being called that because it just reminds me of my fucking relatives in this house. But anyway, and nobody really calls me that anymore. So the fact that he still calls me that it shocks the hell out of me. But yeah, he, you know, answered the phone. He was like, hey, you know, are you good? And I'm like, I could lie to this man. I could just tell him what the fuck's going on, how I feel. So I was like, damn, I'm not even gonna lie. So at first I was like, yeah, I'm fine. But you could hear the uncertainty in my voice. He was like, are you sure? And then like, I told him, you know, how I was feeling, what's going on. And, you know, he was just pretty much like, you know, God forbid, you know, something happens, you're not gonna be out on the streets. And then he asked something that I don't think anybody has asked me. And I hate that this makes me emotional, but he was just like, what do you need? I can't remember the last time somebody asked me, Naija, what do you need? What do you need? And it just like, at that moment, like, I didn't bust out crying. But it was just like, I don't remember the last time somebody asked me that. Because I told y'all, I'm literally the strongest person that I fucking know. I hate asking people for shit. I hate feeling like I owe somebody. Every time I've asked for something from somebody, and mind you, it be the littlest shit. There's tabs being kept on me. They want something back in return. Nobody can ever do anything nice for me out of the kindness of their heart without me having to owe them something or give them something in return, or them throwing it back in my face. But when it comes to me, I have such a big ass fucking heart. I will give you the fucking shirt on my back, my clothes. I will give you the last fucking dollar that I have, and I've done it so many times to a lot of my friends. And I don't keep tabs on them because I know for a fact that if that was me in their shoes, they got me like I got them. Otherwise, I wouldn't be giving my money up. But even still, like, I like being a blessing to everybody that I come across because I don't know your situation. I'm the type of person, if you ask me for money, don't tell me what you need it for. If you ask me, you're going to have it. But if I don't have it, I'm going to tell you that I don't have it. Because I'm not going to give you something I don't have. I don't want to hype you up. So like, after hearing him say that, it just kind of made me emotional because, like I said, I don't have anybody that I could be like, oh, hey, can I borrow this? Or, hey, can I do this? Or can you do this for me? Like, I be feeling like I owe them in a sense. So automatically when I'm asking, I have to offer, like I have to upsell what I'm asking for. Like I have to give like an incentive, I feel like. And I gotta stop doing that because it's okay to ask people for stuff when you really, really need it. And that's something that I very rarely fucking do. So it was just like, damn, like, I didn't even want to tell him, but I ended up telling him. He was just like, you know, figure out everything and I got you. And that just, hearing those words, just like, hearing those words just like really, really warmed my heart. Like, I still have family that genuinely cares for me, that genuinely wants to see me win, that genuinely is rooting for me on the sidelines. My friends, like when I tell you, I have like the bestest friends in the world. Like I have the best group of people in my inner circle. It don't make no sense. Like they all mean the world to me in so many different ways. They've all impacted my life in so many different ways. And it's just like, if I didn't have them, I don't know what I would do. Like, I do not know what I would do. Like, to have them low-key experience what I've been experienced or see that firsthand. Like, at first I thought it was genuinely embarrassing because before I couldn't cover it up. Like, it would be to the point where, like, it would be so bad. Like, they just so happened to hear it on the phone. Like, I can't cover it up. And you can only cover up so much, and it's hard trying to cover up some shit that you don't want other people to hear when you're still living through it. Like, I'm living behind a mask and y'all don't see that. So like when they first started to see it, I was just like, damn, like, you know, don't stop fucking with me because, you know, I'm going through this. Like, they actually stuck by me. They've done a lot for me. They support my dreams. They support my ambition. They're all ambitious. They all got dreams. They all got goals. They're all doing their damn thing and they're all going in their own lane. And it's just like, I need those type of people around me. A lot of people are probably going to be like, well, why are you saying this about your family? Fuck family, okay? Fuck family, okay? Because they be the first ones that want to see you fail. They're the first ones that don't want to support you. And I'm not even just talking about supporting you when it comes to your business. Everybody wants to struggle together, but the moment that one relative makes it out, it's a problem. They're then obligated to do for you because they've done this, this, and this. Like, your entire life has been kept on a tab, so now you owe me. No, I don't owe you a damn thing, and I'm not going to feel bad when I move up and on and out and I don't do shit for y'all because you don't fucking deserve it. You don't deserve it. And then you try to make it seem like I'm crazy, and that's something I hate. And that's something Nikki just said in her video, Nikki Neal, on here on YouTube. She literally just said that manipulative people will really try to make you seem like you're crazy. And it's true. These people that have manipulated me for the longest make it seem like I'm crazy. So then when I snap, and then when I flip, it's like, oh, you're tripping. Oh, you're disrespectful. Oh, don't talk to me like that. What? I literally had my grandmother a couple months ago legitimately tell me, why are you treating us like this? I don't think we've done anything wrong to you. She said that to my face, and I will never forget those words. She legitimately said she does not think that she's done anything wrong to me. She thinks that the entire house has not done anything wrong to me. What the fuck do you mean you don't think? That's exactly right. You don't think. You're not in the right state of mind yourself to even make that fucking judgment. But just know that you have, and it's okay, because y'all will reap what y'all sow. I don't even have to say shit to anybody anymore for them to get their karma. God don't play by me. God do not play by me. I just seen it one too many times. God do not play by me. And I mean that in the most humblest way possible. God do not play by me. He don't. So, you know, after getting off the phone with him, I ended up breaking down to my best friend, and I literally made like a 5-minute VM talking to her about how I feel, what's going on with me and what I've been through. And you know, she doesn't feel the same way, but like she felt me on a lot of different levels that I was, you know, talking about. And she was very uplifting and she was there for me, and I really, really appreciate her. So bitch, if you're watching this, I love you so much. You already know what the fuck is up. It's up and stuck for you and us. But yeah, like I need to realize that sometimes I'm not okay. I hate feeling like this when the holidays and my birthday comes around, because it sucks. It's very draining. I don't like feeling like this. And I would say it was gonna, well, back then I'd say it's getting better, but it just got progressively worse as the years gone on. But I know for a fact next year I'm not gonna be living like this. I'm not gonna be thinking like this. I'm not. The holidays are gonna be so dramatic for me every single year. If you're my friend, just know I'm finna go over the top extra. So I hope you're fucking prepared for my attitude and behavior, because I'm not letting up on the holidays. Don't get me wrong, I still love Christmas. I'm still excited for my damn birthday. It's just, this is how I be feeling around the holidays, but now it's just different because of the situation that I am currently in. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say and get off my chest. We need to normalize that not being okay is okay, because I feel like that's another thing. When I stress now, or when things happen to me, I don't process it right then and there. I work through it, and I feel like that's a bad habit to have, because eventually it's gonna catch up. It's gonna catch up to you, and be like, "Fuck, like, damn, like, this happened." Like I told y'all, or I don't know if I did, but like when I came home from Atlanta back in September, I was going through a lot of shit back to back to back, and I didn't realize it until like a month or two after, and I was like, damn, like you really went through a lot, and I worked towards it. We need to make sure that we take care of ourselves mentally. I feel better now since that day that I talked to him and just let all my feelings out. I feel better. I literally do stuff every single day that motivates me. I listen to my music. I make my content on YouTube and TikTok. I got my little cousins. I just, you know, took her out for her birthday. I clean. I love cleaning. I organize. I'm literally looking forward to towards my future. I've been looking at the spots to move to. I've been looking towards, you know, getting a U-Haul, how much everything's gonna cost. I'm about to go apartment shopping next month. I'm excited. I'm literally ready for this new chapter in my life, and it starts on January the 1st of 2021. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will not be editing this video at all whatsoever. This is unedited. And this is really transparent. I've never done anything like this. I'm not ashamed to say that I've done it. I just need you guys to really feel where I'm coming from. For those who have reached out to me, I do appreciate it. I love you guys so much. My DMs are always open if you want to talk, if you're feeling the same way. We're in this together. It's going to get better. And it's going to get better because the next chapter of my life is starting, and I really, really can't wait to see where it takes me. And I can't wait to look back at these videos a year from now like, wow, like you really went through all this, and now look at where you're at. I know God has a plan in store for me. I know he has a lot ready for me, but I just got to be patient. I got to chill out. And yeah, so I love you guys so much. And I'll see y'all in my next video.